that was a weird little hiccup. Hopefully that's not going to happen again. Alright. Hello and welcome everyone. Things seem to be working from a technical standpoint now, so welcome to the stream for tonight. As is per tradition, we started a little early, just before 8 o'clock. Give anyone who is chiming in exactly at 8 o'clock time to get started. Get on. So we're just gonna hang about here for a moment and make sure the stream is stable too. What the whole plan for this evening is we are going to do some tiny little summons here just to kick off the night with a bit of who knows what. I'm probably actually going to do a full 10 roll at like 11 o'clock because I want the banner to turn over into a slightly different one. I don't know if I'll still be streaming at 11 o'clock, but that's when I have to do it because that's when they change over to the next day's summoning banner. But we're going to do a single ticket and a... Actually, I can't do a... I'll do 2 tickets. I just realized as long as I have tickets, I don't think I can do single quartz things for 3 quartz. Huh. That's fine. We'll do 2 tickets then. Mostly we'll be trying for Scruffy Boy at the back there, the 3-star assassin, who is unfortunately very limited to banners like this when they come up. He's an interesting guy. I like his style. He laughs a lot like a nutcase. But also, we are going to hope against hope for a chance at dear old Okita Suji altar over here on the right of the screen. I've grown to like her over the course of this event. She's kind of neat. Once you get her into the higher ascensions, her outfit just gets crazy, and not in a overly sexy way that a lot of characters' outfits get crazy. She gets some cool armor, cool cloak, and her hair goes all over the place, and her sword is just ridiculous. So she's the right kind of anime ridiculous in that, you know, it'd be really impractical to fight in an outfit like that, but plus she is, from a practical standpoint, an AoE alter ego, which I don't have yet, and I think would be very useful to have. I have like 2 alter egos, but they're both single targets. So if this event has taught me anything, having an AoE alter ego for clearing certain kinds of waves is actually very helpful. I'm not, the only reason I'm only doing like a single 10 roll is that I'm not that entranced by her, and we have bigger targets coming up that will be more important to my personal plans. So we're going to give it just a couple more minutes here to make sure everyone who is planning to can show up. Thank you for the luck, Care Bear. Half the reason I'm going to be doing these tickets rolls online is because you guys seem to bring me good luck, and I appreciate that. But after that, because that's only going to take like a minute, we are going to dive into the final quest of the epilogue of GudaGuda 3 here, which has a long, complicated name, which I'm not going to even try and remember. And then after that, assuming we can get through that in fairly quick order, we're going to go on to the challenge quest, which I have been planning for like a week now. I'm very interested to see how it can work. I'm also interested to see how the final boss of this goes, because it's against an Avenger-class servant, and I only have the one Moon Cancer. There's very few Moon Cancers, and they're the only ones who have an advantage against Avengers. And she's not exactly a super high damage one either, so it'll be interesting, but I've got plans. I've got a Word doc that I've been writing out my plan and strategies, and I'll talk a little bit about what I've chosen for servants and craft essences and the like. Alright, we're going to give it like 2 more minutes, then we're going to start on these rolls here. The challenge quest will be interesting because there's a couple gimmicks that are kind of interesting to it. First of all, the character starts with like 3 25% defense boosts, so a total of like 75. And you can remove those. They're not unremovable like a lot of big boss battle buffs, but the thing is, every time you remove one, the boss gets a huge damage boost. So while you can do more damage, they're going to do a lot more damage. And they have an AoE Noble Phantasm. So if they get to AoE, they'll probably wipe out your entire party unless you have some sort of evasion. So the idea is going to be, we try and mitigate damage throughout the challenge quest and just power through their defensive buffs, which they will lose every time we do a break bar, but they have like 3 or 4 health bars, so it's going to be a little nutty, and their early health bars also have very few charges to their Noble Phantasm gauge. It's like 3, and they have a skill that can give them an extra gauge unexpectedly, so it's gonna be a little nutty. And all of this will be especially dependent on whether or not I can get a specific servant for my support lineup, but we're gonna deal with that in a bit. Alright, it is 8:02. We are gonna do our 2 ticket rolls now, which more likely than not will amount to nothing, but we're gonna pray to the luck, and then we're gonna get into the fights. Alright, so here we go. First ticket. I think this is the exact craft essence I got the last bunch of rolls I did. And I'm not even sure it's that good. It's cute, it's got Taiga on it, a young Taiga, which is always cute in her dojo outfit where she's doing like kendo. Alright, one more ticket, and then we're gonna get into the fights. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, that's slightly longer than usual. Oh, Silver Berserker, who's this? Ugh, Lubu. You, sir, are going to become a prism. Some rare prisms. Alright, well, that was uneventful. So, we're going to dive into the main events then. Okay. So, unlike the last big event, there should be not a whole lot of talking before this one. There's only the one bar. So whatever talking will lead right into the fight. And this is the silly half of the event, so it's probably not going to be that long-winded. Okay, so this is where things are going to get important, because we will really, really want Merlin. There he is. Oh, no, but he doesn't have his Noble Phantasm because I'm not friends with this person. Alright, we're going to refresh this, because I'm almost certain I have some Merlin. Okay, here we go. Now, admittedly, he does have the Event Craft Essence on, which is a little annoying. But you know what? What does it even do, actually? Okay, you know, that's not actually bad, and it's max limit broken. So, you know what? Getting Merlin was the important part. Now, you're going to switch. Okay. You know, I'm going to switch Pent's thing to Aerial Drive because I want that sweet, sweet damage. And just because that's always my thing, I put Mash in front. So, just to give a little bit of explanation here for those who are curious, we're going to put Mash up in front with a craft essence on her that will curse the enemy when she dies for 1,000 damage for like 10 turns, which could be very helpful. And for it's going to seal their NP for 2 turns. Hopefully that won't happen right away, mind you. We're also putting our scary Kohai, the Devilish BB there, because she is the only Moon Cancer I have, and Moon Cancers have an advantage, just a flat advantage against Avengers, which is what we're going up against. And I've given her just a craft essence that makes her arts cards and her Noble Phantasm, which is an arts Noble Phantasm, just hit that much harder. So she's going to have an important role in all this. And then we have Penth, good old Penth, just Berserker damage is always helpful. Hopefully she'll be able to stay alive for a little while. Now, Merlin is where things get interesting, because Merlin has his wonderful party-wide invulnerability that admittedly does have a long cooldown. I know for a fact that the boss here has a AoE Noble Phantasm and an Avenger one, so it's going to do a lot of damage. So we are going to have him in the back row and switch him in, which reminds me I have to put the plug suit on. Switch him in with the plug soon when it looks like that the boss is going to do their Noble Phantasm. We have to be careful because I'm pretty sure they have a thing that increases their gauge by 1. And after that, we just have Abby, who is useful for taking buffs off, and because the boss won't have a damage advantage against her, and she's got some debuffs. And then Ibaraki, because Berserker, and she's reasonably tanky for Berserker with her buffs. So that is our lineup. We are going to do our best here. So, wish me luck, guys. Hopefully I'm overthinking this. So this is the throne room. What was the deal with all those weird mini-Nobus, anyway? Is it just me, or do they sound broken? Oh. So, you finally made it this far, evil servants of Tokugawa. I'm impressed you managed to defeat my 7 spears. Can we just go now? It's dinner time and I'm hungry. Really? Cha-Cha wants curry, with a little flag in it. Oh, and lots of honey and apples. Hey, don't try to change the subject. Cha-Cha is no longer Cha-Cha. Cha-Cha is Avenger Yodo, the Empress of Toyotomi, who burns with fiery vengeance. Master, I know this situation seems like a joke that's gone too far, but she is seriously powerful. I think she may have reached a point where the counterforce needs to get involved. Then, wait, does that mean the whole reason I'm here is for this moment? Yeah, I really don't think so. Yes, I suppose you're right. If that were the case, I'd have to disappear all over again, and we don't want that. Thank you, slightly stronger than average person. Why does Avenger Yodu get the feeling you're not taking me seriously? Alright, that does it. Now that it's come to this, I'll show you just how powerful I've become. Taste the power I gained from the unyielding fury that turned me into an Avenger when I learned that you had finished the whole event without me. Oh, she's got a Holy Grail. What? I thought I destroyed that. Why is there a Holy Grail in Cha-Cha? Hee hee, I found it lying around when I got here. After I'd finished eating ice cream out of it, I felt incredible power surging through me. Power to change the whole world. Or something. She ate out of a Holy Grail, oh boy. Now, nobody can stop me. Soon, Tokugawa's infernal city will be little more than dust. Damn it. I guess we have to fight. Come on, alter me. Got it, normal me. If two Okitas can join forces, we can unleash limitless Okita power. Now. Witness the power of double Okita. I wonder if I should be using the support Okita. I don't know. Didn't seem like it was the best idea. Neither of them would have had class advantage. Okay, here we go. Okay. So. Okay. So we're going to start off with all Pent's normal buffs. This is actually good because I think I'm going to apply a debuff that now Pent will be immune to, which will be helpful. Do I want to do Mash's thing right away? Yes. Gonna taunt right off the bat, just so I can, because unfortunately it's not going to be any use against it's not going to be any use against the boss's Noble Phantasm, and we're going to try and build up DB's Noble Phantasm gauge as much as possible. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, there we go. There's the burn. Alright, and I'm now going to remove the burn from from BB. Make her immune. And now that Mash's taunt is gone, we'll up the defense on everyone. And we're gonna smash. Try and get everyone's noble phantasms up. Kinda love Mash's thing reducing the damage to 0. Ugh, Mash has got a lot of burns on her now. There we go. Here comes more burn. Okay, this will be helpful. So we are going to Mash Noble Phantasm. Yeah, I don't want to pass up the Arts Chain. Come on, BB. Excellent. Now the funny thing is, I have a suspicion that she is going to use her skill next turn to up her Noble Phantasm gauge and then AoE us all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab Merlin. Also it'd be nice if I can start getting some stuff to heal. And I'm going to, I really hope she does do it because I'm going to pop the invincibility. Just because I'm curious how well it will do, I'm going to do this. I'm curious how much damage these. I know this isn't very damaging, but I really like to see how much it'll do, because I do have class advantage. I mean, you might as well treat it like Avenger Yoda, it's just about as serious. Okay, that wasn't a lot. Okay, that's actually a fair amount. Oh, yeah, we got through the break bar. I'm really glad I didn't use Pence now, too. And Merlin's gonna get a... Excellent. points. Oh. Unfortunately, though, the boss did not use... Oh boy. Okay, stunned. The boss did not use the skill to charge, so the invincibility on Merlin was wasted. So that's annoying. So we're gonna have to just bust through here. Time for some hero creation. Pent's gonna get through that, damn it. And I would very much like to get BB some more. You know what? No, we're gonna damage the heck out of this. The next turn we should be able to do once Merlin pops his skill, we should be able to heal people. Now, admittedly, we still might all die because in a turn she'll be able to do Noble Phantasm again. But I do have another stun skill, so we might be able to at least get some licks in. These burns are very annoying. Alright, I can remove debuffs. Who do I want to do it from? Myself. From BB. Debuff immune. Oh, and Merlin doesn't even need to use his skill up. Alright, Pent's gonna do this. So the burns are gonna kill her in a turn, I imagine. Stunned again. Try and hold off that Noble Phantasm as long as humanly possible. Alright, so Merlin, we are gonna do this. I always liked Merlin's Noble Phantasm. Excellent. Okay, okay. In the odd event that anyone survives this, what else have I got? Yeah, we'll pop this too, just to be sure. This BB's gonna Noble Phantasm now. Boop. Boop, boop. BB channel is my favorite channel. And if anyone is watching and wondering why this is a heroic spirit, it's complicated and it involves the moon. Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, BB made this super easy. And my strategy... Oh god, that burn took off so much damage. The double stuns helped too. Well, that went well. Now the challenge quest, I imagine, is not going to go nearly as well. Oh, Auntie, that's Cha-Cha's coffee. Yawn. Zzz. She's sleepy. She looks so peaceful. That was a hell of a fight, huh? Indeed. I could never have won without your command spells. And Normalika laying down her own life. From now on, I'll need to work hard enough for the both of us in order to support you, Master. Alter. Whoa, 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 I'm not dead. I just fainted a little, that's all. Don't go getting all weepy on me now. You certainly have it hard, don't you, Normalika? Normalita? I can't imagine what it's like myself. Huh? But not even the Holy Grail can cure this curse. Why do you get off scot-free when we're both Okita? What's Cha-Cha doing here? Oh, hi, Master. Hi, Okita. Hi, Okita. What's going on? We're all just about to go home together. I see. Cha-Cha didn't know Cha-Cha did that. Cha-Cha's sorry for all the trouble. Okita, Alter, right? Don't worry about it. Besides, I was born just a short while ago. All this stuff is very exciting to me. It's a wonderful feeling being alive. Oh. Born recently. Is that so? Maybe I did get a bit carried away. Maybe we can start over. It's nice meeting you, Alter what's it? How strange. Hearing someone as small as you call me that is oddly calming. Hee, is that so? Well, you can think of Cha-Cha as your mother. Ask me for anything. And make sure you bring Cha-Cha ice cream on Mother's Day. There, I finally got through. Are you alright, Senpai? Yeah, more or less. Good. It looks like Cha-Cha's back to normal. Well done, Master. Now hurry back before supper gets cold. I really must say, though, this pudding I found in the fridge while you were out sure is tasty. Smacking lips. Oh, Nobunaga, that's Cha-Cha's... Pudding you found in the fridge? The Odin we're having for supper is especially tasty, too. I always did love strong flavors. Mwahaha. I can't put it down. What? Is this all we had? Oh, sorry. I guess I ate it all for a snack while I was waiting for you guys. Odin? I'll buy more pudding in Odin, okay? Oh, no. Death to Auntie. No mercy. See, look at that outfit. That's crazy. This is the power of the counterforce. What's the matter with you two? Doesn't this seem weird to anyone else? Sigh, here we go again. That's GudaGuda. Wait, it couldn't be helped! This is my first GudaGuda event. I feel a little like I've missed out. It seems all very silly and amusing. Hey, it's the Holy Grail. And now I've completed a whole bunch of things. This is how mission-based missions work. Yay! Craft Essence Experience card. Rider Gems. A final copy of Sakamoto so I can up his Noble Phantasm to number 5. And Crystallized Lore, which is the only way to upgrade skills to level 10. And the challenge quest. Alright. Here we go. So. Again, the plane kind of revolves around having a Merlin. So, we're going to have to maybe refresh this a few times. Gotta wait now. Come on, I need a Merlin. This boss fight is interesting in that the boss is going to change classes every time a break bar happens. But thankfully, the last ones, the last three classes after the first bar, which is the smallest, are all ones that are weak to alter egos. It's Assassin, Rider, and Caster. So, and as mentioned, I do have 2 alter egos, so... come on, Merlin. I need you for that sweet, sweet invulnerable. I don't want to have to look for a David and use his thing. That won't nearly be as helpful. Well, there's a Merlin. I really don't want to do it without his Noble Phantasm, though. There we go. Oh, it's the same one, too. Okay. Okay, so... initial lineup going to be a little different. Plus, we don't need BB anymore, so we are going to move. Now, we are going to switch that out for Meltrilis. Where is she? And Meltrilis is going to have... is Heaven's Field better? I can't remember. Phantasm strength by 40% or 25 in arts cards. How many arts does Melt have? Okay, so no, maybe that won't be. Where's the fishing one? I think that one's pretty good. Where is the fishing one? Did someone already equip it? There it is. Okay, yeah, I think this one will work all right. And then we were going to put in the last slot our other alter ego, Mecha Ellie. And just trying to think. I think just for some crazy tankiness, we're going to put in Mothman. We were going to give him Formal Craft? You know, let's give him Royal Icing. Though, hold on. MP Strength actually is not going to help him because... yeah, that's... art card effect is by 15, and Formal Craft is 25. Okay, we'll go with Formal Craft. Because his Noble Phantasm is non-damaging, so... okay. So... yeah, I was really lucky to get Mothman. I got him off a ticket. A ticket. Oh, that was so insane. Alright, so we are going to try this. But we are going to switch, because we don't actually need to switch him at this time. Switch out anyone this time. We're going to go for this. Because I really want to make use of Merlin, his invulnerable thing. And... this one has a cooldown reduction ability. It's not a very powerful one, mind you, but... okay. We're going to try this. Now, we may have to try this a couple times. Maybe just for, you know, some bad luck or anything. Or I may make some horrible decisions. But we are going to do our best. Especially since we need to power through this first break bar. Oof, 4 break bars. Ugh, all those defensive buffs. Alright, so what we're going to do is we are going to start by getting Mash to taunt onto herself. Especially since I think Nobu's attacks do a lot of hits. So hopefully that'll help charge her Noble Phantasm really quick. And of course we're going to start with all of Pent's normal buffs. Okay, now this is important. We got some arts cards in our opening thing, so this could very much change. We might be able to Noble Phantasm on the second turn. So, we are going to do this. Oh, that is really not a lot of damage. Then again, no class advantage there anyway. Okay, now we put on the defensive buff. And now we are going to use Merlin's thing because I believe it's 10%? A little more actually. And we're going to do Hero Creation to boost Penth's damage into the stratosphere. Alright. No, we're going to save cooldowns and stuff for once I have to use the invincibility, which could be next turn. So we are just going to hopefully damage go Buster out of all the way. How much of this is going to get through all those defensive buffs? No idea. Attack down too, which is nice, though that won't help with the Noble Phantasm. Okay, that's not bad considering all the damage things. Oh, we're so close! Now, again, I'm faced with the problem that they may do the ability to up their gauge next turn. They have a skill, I'm aware, which would allow them to Noble Phantasm instantly, so we're gonna have to risk it and use Merlin's invulnerability now. We're so close to getting through one of those break bars. And we are going to then immediately do this to Merlin to get his cooldowns down. And do I do Merlin's thing here? To try and get some sweet, sweet Noble Phantasm charge? You know what? We're just going to try and get through the break bar, so boop, boop, boop. Yep, turns out I was worrying for nothing. Alright, that's through one. One down, 3 to go. Damn it. Didn't use the thing to up the charge. We're in trouble. Though, when charged Noble Phantasm. Okay, so I'm going to have to think about this carefully now. I have an invulnerable on my skills here. I think I'm going to save Merlin because Merlin has his invulnerability, which is important. So we are going to put it on him. Keep him alive because this Noble Phantasm is probably going to wipe out all of us. How long is this defensive down? 2 turns, so I can live with that. So we are just going to go ham here. Poor Penth and probably Mash are not going to live through this Noble Phantasm. Especially since, I believe... I don't know, like, I know... Penth has a little bit of divinity, I think. I'm not sure if she has a tag for that. Nobunaga just added a buff to herself that's going to do extra damage to divinity. I don't know if that's going to do even... It might, but I don't think Mash or Penth are going to survive this Noble Phantasm, so... But, you know, we're into the Alter Ego classes now, so... And who knows, Merlin might get a full Noble Phantasm charge from this. I know this is a light version of the event. I wonder if they removed her skill that gives her that that 1-up on her charge. Well, the curse is into play now, and it is Noble Phantasm. Alright, we got Melt. We got we got Mothman. Alright, so first off, we are going to try and stun. Nope. Alright. In that case... okay, yeah. I'm going to hopefully rely on Merlin for defensive stuff, so... we are going to... also, no, I'll wait Hero Creation next, or the buff next turn. So we are going to Garden of Avalon. Oh, do I have anything else going on here? No. Garden of Avalon to get anyone's charge going, and then a whole bunch of crit building from Melt. Now, if I understand NP sealing, not only would it prevent her from using her NP if she had it right now, but it would also prevent Gage from building for the next 2 turns, which will be extremely helpful. Yes, please attack the ruler. The class known for having, you know, defensive power up the wazoo. And, especially since I have a heal. I think it's a heal. Yeah. Okay, that went well. Alright, and now we're going to do Dreamlike Charisma to upgrade everyone's, okay, yeah, and the MP seal is working well. So what are we going to do here? We are going to do Merlin. Just Noble Phantasm for everyone. I might be able to get through this break bar without having to use Noble Phantasm. Ah, okay, she does have the charge skill. Okay, so I wasn't wrong to use Merlin's thing when I did. Oh, now we're going to be able to double up on Merlin's Noble Phantasm. So, this is interesting, though. So yeah, we're just going to do this then. The Emperor's first. Merlin's next to get the bonus, and then let the Emperor smack, because he's going to have all these bonuses once his Noble Phantasm goes off. And it will buy a turn of no one getting any damage, because he'll be taunted and invincible. Also, I think I have a charge down skill, which I can use. But I may wait because we know she just used her charge skill. She shouldn't be able to use it for a couple turns, I think. I don't know how boss skills work actually, but I'm hoping it doesn't. And that means we can much easily predict when her Noble Phantasm will go off. And then I can actually use Merlin's invincibility much more effectively. Okay, yeah, see? And now we just make everyone invincible for a turn. And then we are just gonna let everyone get some more Noble Phantasm charge, because why stop this crazy train? And if we're lucky, we might be able to get through with a break bar. No. But probably next turn, and then we can, we should be able to survive this just fine. Everyone's invincible. Get through the break bar next turn with just attacks. The next turn, we let Melt go to town with her Noble Phantasm. God, yeah, everyone's gonna be charged. Goodness, again. These three are a pretty fun combo. Look at that, I've got triple Noble Phantasms ready again. So what I'm gonna do, save Melts for after. Are there any other skills I should be using right now? What does this one do again? See, I don't think this would actually bother. I don't want to risk it, but I don't think it would actually bother the other two Noble Phantasms because they're non-damaging. But I'm not entirely sure what counts as weakening, so I'm not going to risk it. Boop. Boop. And then hopefully this will be enough to get through these. It's 100% on the Emperor, and he's going to have all his buffs from his Noble Phantasm here. I love this Noble Phantasm. We're just stacking Merlin's thing all over again. People just get so much charge and healing every turn. Now the problem is, though, it's very likely that the boss is going to get their Noble Phantasm again before we get Merlin's skill back. There we go, okay. So, any sort of dodging skill and taunting and invulnerability again. We may have to hold on and wait. I'm gonna clear the defensive buff down off Melt. When's the cooldown one? 8 turns, okay. And Merlin's thing is up in 5. Actually, we might have the Invulnerable back up by the time. But because I want to get the most out of Melt's Noble Phantasm, we're not going to do it this turn, because I understand this. Oh no, okay, it does work this turn. Okay, good. So we are just going to go to town with Melt this turn. Now do I want... Ooh, do I want to go Melt just big time Brave Chain with Melt, or do I want all... You know what, I want all crit stars. Quick Chain, I think, be better. Alright, Melt. Do his thing. Ballerina of Death. Okay, that seems to be doing alright. Uh-oh, I removed a buff. Oh, I didn't realize that her thing would... Also, that really didn't do a whole lot of damage. Oh, I didn't realize Melt's thing removed buffs. Oh boy, that's not great. That's not great at all. Oh, that's not good at all. So we are going to do some Dreamlight Charisma again. We are going to try and reduce charge. We are just going to let this do this. Oh boy. I lived! Alright, we're gonna try the stun. Okay. How long is my defensive buffs gonna last here? 2 more turns. I can live with that. Okay, and hero creation, since it's a buster, we are just going to go to town with Mecha Ellie here. Buster all the way. Mecha Ellie's, I think, removes buffs, but at this point, I don't really care. It's already got all the crazy damage things. Overgauge, alright, we're down to the last break bar. Alright. Now, okay, this is going to be good, because we are going to... Boop. 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 Get invulnerable for a turn. We can still do this. We're on the last break bar. Now, can I get another Noble Phantasm charge off of this? I wonder. And removing debuffs. Yes, okay, we're just chaining stuff, guys. This is great. Alright, now I'm slightly concerned about that he hasn't used the Noble Phantasm in a while. Or the charge. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This could be potentially bad. But you know what? We're gonna risk it. I really hope he doesn't charge next turn because we're one away from getting Merlin's invincibility. This is going to be a turn that breaks things. Also, I thought I was getting close to Mothboy getting his charge down skill back. Oh boy. Okay, this is actually looking good. It was going to do the Noble Fan. Excellent. Okay. Because now we can just pop invincibility. Everyone will survive and get some Noble Phantasm charge. And we are just gonna... We are gonna let... Is he still got all his crazy buffs? Yeah, so we're just going to go ham on Buster for this one turn. Because with the Noble Phantasm damage incoming, Mothman will get his taunt and invulnerable back at the end of this. Oof, I'm liking this. It's going well, guys. It's going well. And he's being healed up by Merlins, too. Yes, charge Merlin, please. Oh, that went very well. Okay, this is going extremely well. You know, I'm going to save Dreamlike Charisma and just do this again. I really want to get... Because I think I might... This is going very well. If I can get another Noble Phantasm from Mecha Ellie, that might be what we need. This is going very well, guys. We've gotten a little bit of luck, and it's helped. And Mothman is doing work. So he doesn't really look like a Mothman in this Ascension, I'll be honest. Oh dang. Oh dang. Okay, I'm feeling very good about this next turn. It's really helpful that Nobunaga has so many hits on her attacks. It really helps charge things. Okay, well, we're going to do Dreamlike Charisma. Alright, well, you know, Ellie, I trust you. Bring it home, girl. This should be sufficient, even without her own Noble Phantasm buff. Which I could have waited for a turn, I guess, but we're so close. And it's a Buster Brave chain too. Okay, we did it, guys. Yeah, this will be enough. Oh, that feels good. First challenge quest I've done without any command seals of any kind. I am very happy about that. Only took 17 turns, but I'm very happy with that. Thank you for being here for this chat. That was... oh, that went very well. Look at that crystallized lore. Alright, do we have any other missions left? No. We still got some stuff in the shop. Okay, well, that went much better than I anticipated. Oh, I feel very happy about that. I was agonizing about that all day. So what we are going to do now, for lack of better options, we're going to do some interludes. Because I thought this might all take longer. So we are going to... you know, I'm going to turn this over to chat again like we did the previous time I did some interludes. Who would you guys like to see us do? We've got Gilles de Rais Saber. We've got Benkei. We've got Hector. We got Blackbeard. We've got Jinkei. We have Samson. And we have Eric Bloodaxe. Some of these, I imagine, will be better written than others. But I'm very interested to see. If I have a preference, I may just pick one myself. You're probably going to be over-leveled for all of them, but that's okay. You know what? I'm going to do Hector, just because his comes with a skill up as well. And to make things easy, we are going to try and go for, yep, Bazaar Cars. And we're going to switch back to normal configuration for this sort of thing. How is Enkidu's bond level going? 65, okay, not bad. Alright. Interlude. Trojan Guardian. I wonder if Pent's going to show up. Master, Hector would like to ask something. Hey, Master, you there? You don't have to be so on edge. I'm your servant now. I'm not on edge. I see. Good. So anyway, there's something I wanted to talk to you about. Mind if I ask you too, Mash? Not at all. Go ahead. Okay, well, I'll get straight to the point. I'm not using all my power right now. You're strong if you tried? Right. Of course, I'm not trying to go easy or anything, and I could be more powerful if I tried, you know. But my Noble Phantasm, it's gotten a bit weaker. Durandal, right? I think you called it Durandano, was it? Yeah, that's the name, I think. Wouldn't it be better for you to remember its true name? Well, to be honest, I don't really care what lance I have as long as I can throw it. It's natural for great swords and lancers to break left and right on the battlefield. And even if it didn't break, it's lost once you throw it. So you learn to make do with whatever you've got. To be honest, this old man can even kill someone with a single stone, whether they're a heroic spirit or not. Well, in any event, this lance is legendary in later generations. I need to get it sharpened again, you know? Let me see. As long as I can cut down 100 more people with it, then how about you do some training in a program simulation? A virtual battle, huh? I guess I can't be picky. Master, what do you think? Want to help this old man with some training? Not a problem. Good. Quick answers like that show one's true nature. You're a great master, after all. Alright, let's go. Okay, we're here. So about those enemies. How about we get started with the humanoid ones first? Okay, we'll use that for a warm-up then. Alright, Master, give me your orders. So, I doubt we're going to make it to the 3-hour mark tonight, so I may not do the roll, the 10 roll on stream then tonight. We'll see how long doing these interludes takes. I don't want to make you guys sit through a bunch of not the best content just to get to the 10 roll. Not to mention the fact that I don't have high hopes for it. But we'll see how I feel once I get a few interludes under my belt here. I have a feeling most of these will not take long. The talking will take longer than the fights, probably. Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll get some low-level mats. Let me think. Actually, it probably doesn't make a difference. They're so low health. I appreciate that, Care Bear. I imagine you are all kind of doing one other thing while listening to the stream, so if you don't mind just listening to my dulcet tones talk to myself. Thinking back, I'm just really surprised Meltrelith. I didn't think Meltrelith had removed buffs from her thing. Maybe it was removed defensive buffs. I'm gonna have to look that up, maybe. Oh, no, just, yeah, I looked it up. It does say just remove buffs from a single enemy. Maybe I should have started with, Mecha Alley. I can't remember. Maybe Mecha... Oh! You're in Babylon, Care Bear. Once you finish it, you should watch the anime adaptation, because that's the only story arc that they've actually fully animated. And it's pretty good. There's some great music, there's some great fight scenes, and some hits right in the feels. Though prepared, Babylon is pretty long. Though there's some fun quests in there too. I'm trying to think now if there's any particular quests. A few of them have some gimmicks, like one of them, you're gonna have a hard time if all of your best servants are of the good alignment, because there's a boss in there that has a huge defensive buff against good aligned servants. So let me know when you get to that fight if you have any trouble, because I might be able to find some evil aligned servants in my roster I can specifically then put in my support network. Alright, Assassins next, huh? Oh, let's put Anastasia in. She's very pretty. I'm starting to get the hang of this. Let's kick it up a notch. Bam! Master, add 50 more. Raise the level just a little too. Got it. I'll summon some ghost-type enemies next. Alright, you can't kill fog by piercing or cutting it. You must scatter it like a raging storm. Give me your orders, Master. Oh, Hector. You did not come out of the Trojan War well. To get this poor body dragged around by Achilles. Ooh, spooky ghosts. Oh, I always forget her battery skill has a stun attached to it, and half the time it doesn't work either, so... But who knows, I may just kill all these guys, and it may not matter. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, ghosty, ghosty, ghosts. Yeah, we're just gonna ghost, or we're just gonna charge Ketz's thing. Blast all these guys with some Samba presence. Which will give us a lot of crit stars for the final wave. Actually, I may just use... Depends on if I get a couple buster cards in this final wave. Okay, yeah, this should be sufficient. I can save Ketz's for the final row. I'm not sure I understand the question, Care Bear. Can you elaborate? Oh, you mean like stream rewards or something? I'm not sure. I am still pretty new to Twitch, so I'm not entirely sure how that all works. I may have to reach a certain level. I may have to get, you know, X number of followers or something. I will look that up, and I'll talk to maybe Tabletop Rules. They're very knowledgeable in that sort of thing. So, and now we will fight them with the power of Christmas. Go, Santa! I love this Noble Phantasm too. Delightful. And unfortunately it didn't kill either because hers isn't great. Now we get Pence. You know, reflecting on it, that you guys saw how helpful Merlin was tonight with his on-demand damage buffs and Noble Phantasm gauge buffs and invulnerability things, which, God, that helped so much. Just reinforces my desire to get my own Merlin. But I have to wait till August, and I gotta save up, gotta prepare. That's why I have to be so careful about my spending of course. I went through a lot of stuff this past weekend just so I could roll once tonight for Okita Alter. I mean, she's pretty hard to get, and it would probably serve me a lot better to get, to try and get more of her. But I need to save. I need to save for Reigns, who's really good for all my lovely Berserkers, and I need to save for Merlin in August, so... And I need a lot of rolls probably to get Merlin, so... Confirming the elimination of all ghosts. The next set will be the last. If we're on the last set, then bring up me a really strong one next. If you want, I can even take on a dragon. In that case, I'll summon a dragon-type enemy for you. You're joking, right? Huh? Was that a joke? I already started the summoning process. Oh, mash. That'll be fine, no problem. My duty is to protect my master. You know this, old man, when it comes to holding the line. Guard duty, defense. Basically anything involving protecting something or someone I've never lost before. The Achilles thing was different. Now, master, give me your orders. As your shield and fortress, I pledge to fight, yeah? What? See, here's the thing. I recall from Fate's Day Night and Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel, Archer has his crazy shield thing that I think is implied that he got from tracing, like, the shield of Hector. I thought it was, like, from the Trojan War. Why does Hector not have that cool ability? And yes, you do need to save for Avenging Wolf. We're almost, like, we're halfway through April, so not too far away now. It'll be midway through May, I think. So you got time. Dragon Tooth Warriors, huh? I myself am hoping to get a few rolls in on that banner, though I probably won't get many unless I get really lucky on the Reigns banner. Because I still have no Avengers myself. And I would... Though admittedly I'm also going to be rolling a little bit before that, hopefully on the one that has Jeanne d'Arc Alter, who is an Avenger and who I would really like her, because one day I hope to get her cool costume dress where she's like a biker babe. Well, her and Alter Saber. Alright. What am I doing? I need to concentrate. May is going to be slightly annoying in that capacity for me. They have 2 banners that month. One has a whole bunch of Avengers, but no Jeanne d'Arc Alter. One has Jeanne d'Arc Alter and Salieri, who is a cool 3-star Avenger, but no other Avengers. So, it's going to be a little tricky. Plus, I'm not going to have a whole lot of quartz to spend, so... I'm really hoping, because I'm probably going to be rolling for Reigns like 5 times. 5-10 rolls. So I am very much hoping that maybe I can get her in like 3-10 rolls, maybe? The odds are not great because Reigns is a 5-star. But I'm hoping and I'm praying. Alright, Durgan should take you down in one blow there. Yeah, we might make it to 3 hours. This one interlude that's only like 3 bars long has taken nearly 20 minutes, and I've got another 6 interludes to do, so who knows? Though I don't know if anyone even wants to stay up to that late watching a dumb stream. But I'm going to keep at it. I'm going to see how long I can drag these interludes out. Not that I'm going to make them go slowly or anything, but... It's a lot easier doing these interludes on stream because then I feel like I almost have someone to talk to. Because I'll admit they are not the most engaging thing in the world. I've confirmed its defeat. That was impressive, Hector. Yeah, this old man pushed himself a little bit too hard. My shoulders and back hurt all over. I think Durandaz got its sharpness back a little. Guess I'll call it good for now. Anyway, let's head back. Oh yeah, I guess I can get a bit more useful from now on. Please continue to lend us your strength. I see. Then I'll do the best I can. I'm not sure if this is the case, but maybe that ocean battle was on Hector's mind? To him it might be the distant past, but to us it's like yesterday. So maybe he's trying to show he can be a good servant. I trust him. I suppose you're right. That's what a servant is, after all. He is the one who answered our summons, so I'm sure that's a happy thing and not a troubling matter. Let's continue to have him fight by our side. Let's see. Okay, so it goes and deal heavy defense, ignoring damage all enemies, and decrease defense. Defense only. And decrease defense engine. I guess the damage just went up, because I don't see any real difference. Yeah, I'm not sure what the difference is there. I guess the numbers just went up. Oh, did I not get a quartz from that? Alright, well, I'm going to pop an apple, just because I have so goddamn many of them and I want to do more of these interludes. Opening it up again to chat. We've got Sword of the Saint, Gilles de Rais, Destroyer Monk, for Benkei, A Man's Battle with Blackbeard, The Wind is Strong and the River Cold for Jinkei, Guillotine Boy with Samson, and a Terror of the Blood Axe for Eric Bloodaxe, who for some reason has horns. I don't know why he has some horns. If you have any preference, chat, speak now or hold your peace until the next one. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick one that strikes my fancy. I think I'm going to go for Jinkei. I'm fond of her after our adventures in the third Lost Belt. And good old Artoria. In fact, we're going to bring a double Artoria. Which one am I looking for? I'm looking for this one. Beautiful Dreamer. Ugh. Interlude. The wind is strong and the river cold. Ah, Master and Mash. Good timing. There's a thing I want to ask you. Sure, what's going on? I want you to train with me. I want a simulated battle, but its setting is a little complicated. Roman taught me how, and I memorized it, but I have a bad feeling. My intuition never fails in this kind of situation. I'm sure I will kill, no, I will break that device. I see. That's one fantastic intuition, and it's good you talked to us about it. Let me take care of fine-tuning the settings. You can always count on me. Oh, I appreciate it. So how do you want it? Defeat the king? This is what I want to train. Understood. I suppose a situation similar to the one you were once in is all right? Of course. That's the way it should be. Then the simulated battle will start now. I feel like this is one of the early interludes they created that doesn't have the best writing. As you already know, I failed to assassinate the first emperor. Nevertheless, I'm really thankful of Master for summoning me and letting me serve. But I can't just relax like this. I must succeed, even if only virtually. To slay with this dagger, I'm still a little far. So, I will go one step closer. Of course, soldiers rushed to his rescue. Only unarmed civil servants were around the first emperor, but I can't expect such a good situation every time. Then, let's start slaying them, as fast as possible. From now on, speed is everything. See, this would be a good example if they introduced a thing like a timer to it, to give this a little edge, a little flavor, but I don't know, they don't do a lot with the interludes in a way. Let's see if we can get... No. Boop, boop, boop. We might be able to get Artorias charged out of this one. For those watching, just as we're going through this not terribly exciting combat, if you have a fair amount of prisms saved up, I would recommend going to the shop now and purchasing the Bella Lisa craft essence. It is expensive. Getting all 5 copies will cost you 5,000 prisms, but is apparently quite good. It will increase QP gained by quite a bit. It's like a flat percentage increase, which is very nice, and more if you get a support one, which I will have in my support setup. Because at times, once you get into the higher levels with your characters leveling things up, you will find that they get pretty damn expensive, especially for higher rarity servants. Just leveling up their skills, even at a lower level, can be very expensive, like millions of QP. So you don't want to find yourself, hitting a wall where you need to get your servants stronger, but you don't have the money to upgrade their skills. That would be really annoying, I imagine. Alright, time to finish this with a lovely bang. Though gosh, I really wish they would upgrade Saber Alter's animations as well. This is a really nice Noble Phantasm right here. Just imagine that, but kind of evil. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I think Saber Alter is actually the one other servant I have closest to getting to bond level 10. Still a ways off, obviously, because getting those high bond levels is really time consuming, but I wonder what her bond craft essence is. I can't recall. Ooh, we got a Berserker up next. So we're gonna bring Boop and my own foreigner. Good old Abby. And move another step forward. If there is a mage, he will summon something to protect the king. Let's see. A tough defensive golem would be perfect. I must slay it instantly, too. Polish up the dagger's edge even more. I appreciate them not, loading these down with a lot of dialogue at times. They're small little bits of flavor. Probably don't need to do a lot of these buffs, but I don't know. I feel it's good. Good practice. Make sure you do it automatically. Boop, boop, boop. Smashy, smashy. Foxeye is another servant that, on conceptual level, I know I should probably get, because oftentimes there are lots of waves with berserkers, and an AoE foreigner would be very helpful. But her banners seem few and far between, and for the moment, I don't think I can really afford a lot of courts for her. Personally, I also think I would probably keep her in one of her lower ascensions. I like when she has the big paintbrush. I think it's kind of neat. There we go. And now the final wave. What will it be? An even bigger golem? An iron golem. I think Pent can take care of it. I even kept her big buffs. Why, hello there, Adorkabel. Welcome to the chat. If you're just joining us, I'm sorry to say you've missed the exciting challenge quest. We did much better than I expected to, though it got dicey there for a little bit. I'm very proud that I managed to get the challenge quest done without using command seals. Got me some of that rare material rewards. In Soviet Russia, Lolly uses tentacles on you. Though, to be fair, Dorkabel, if you really want to see it, it'll be on the channel for a while, and I'm probably going to highlight that because I think it was a well-executed plan on my part. So, it will not gone forever. You'll just have missed it lived in your chance to comment and needle me about poor strategy moments. Like being completely unaware that Meltrilis's Noble Phantasm removes buffs, which got Meltrilis killed, but thankfully only her. Alright, we got one more arrow on this particular interlude. Archers now, so... Oh, let's get Karna. Karna's always fun. And just because it's Lancers, whereas Enkidu. Oh, and you know what? We're going to switch that and get Enkidu one that makes much more sense for them, which will be the fishing one. And it's almost over. Now, the only remaining prey is the king. I made a mistake here. I misjudged the Emperor to be an immobile, corrupted man. He was tyrannical, but at the same time, he was great. I should have considered he could move and confront me. He knocked down my flying dagger and ran away quickly while I was slightly shocked. Yes, this is the end. I will take the king's head. Let's go. This raises an interesting question to me, because they bring up a few times in Fate that if a weapon or a character are tied up with a certain legend that involves killing a thing, of course they use Gilgamesh for a king, that it makes it more likely and almost guaranteed that it'll succeed, like Brynhilde killing Sigurd. But does that mean that because of that, because servants are inclined to act out what they did in life, that, for instance, Jinkei will be able to kill a king? Is that, is that a foregone conclusion in a way? Like, even if Achilles fought Penth, going all out like Penthesilva would like. Could Penth even ever win? Because in real life, in the real world, Achilles killed her. Like, can she not win unless, you know, he throws the fight? Even though her Noble Phantasm is essentially designed to kill him. But... oh, dang. Well, thanks for charging the Noble Phantasm there, Gilgamesh. Now Penth's gonna rip you into little pieces. Yeah. But, you know, one thing you learn being a fan of Fate and any sort of the storylines, rules exist to be broken. So... I personally, might be only me, and it might not even be that interesting, but I would really like to see a Holy Grail war where there are no real shenanigans. No masters, you know, stealing other people's servants. No servants stealing servants. No messing about with the Grail. I just want to see masters and servants going at it in a battle royale. Admittedly, no shenanigans probably doesn't favor people like, say, casters or assassins, because in a straight-up fight, they're probably not going to do well. Yes, this is the end. This is checkmate for the king. Of course, in this case, I'd perish too, but that can't be helped. Though virtual, I think it's good enough. After all, this is nothing more than a fabrication. The fact remains that I failed to assassinate the first emperor. But if I sacrifice my body, certainly, I will be of some use to you. Don't waste your life, Jinkei. Ah, you're right. I will gratefully accept your kindness. But unfortunately, this is the only way I know how to fight, and this is the reason I was summoned. You must use me, and when I vanish completely, lament for me. She's very poetic. Your tears are my everything. That way, I would be able to think that my sacrifice had served a purpose. Don't worry, that doesn't mean it will happen. Until then, I'll enjoy this world with drink in hand. It should be noted, Jinkei is one of the only servants in the game who has an alternate sprite where she's posed differently and has been, like, partying and drinking. That's pretty funny to me. In history, this person is said to be male. I really need to up Jinkei's bond level, apparently. And I got a quartz from that. I am quickly, guys, going to go grab some more water. My throat's getting a little dry here from all the talky talk. So, if you'd like, take a look at these lovely choices for the next interlude and let me know who you're interested in. I will be right back. And I am back. The joys of having a small apartment, I can just walk to my kitchen very easily. Alright. Chat. Oh, Adorkabel. Oh, you do not know the hell you have unleashed. We will do Blackbeard. A man's battle. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, what do we got here? Mixed. So... yeah, we'll go with some archers. Yeah, Gilgamesh, why not? Though we'll not keep... and let's put Chloe in, because Chloe's fun. And we'll give Chloe... where is it? Where is Royal Icing? There it is. And you know, to that end, because we just saw Jinke really needs her bond level up. We're gonna move Medusa out of here and put Jinke in. Where is she? There she is. We will do Guillotine Boy next, Care Bear. Plus, this is only 2, so, oh boy, what's Blackbeard up to? Big trouble, Mr. Urbanoff, big trouble. There's big trouble a-brewing. Mr. Blackbeard, I can estimate with 99 probability that it's something stupid, but what is it? Bwah! Missy Mash got a sharp tongue on her, doesn't she? But I like that, I do. Blackbeard, Master is actually pretty busy. There's a lot of work to be done with servants, right, Senpai? Did something happen? With all the Grail business going on, I forgot about it, but today's an important day in history. I remembered that it's a historical turning point, I did. Today? What happened today? There's nothing in Chaldea's database. Today is when all the pirates of the Caribbean gather for the biggest event on the high seas. The pirate market, aka Pikeette, begins today. Oh god, he's going to a convention. Now, Missy Mash, Mr. Urbanoff, repeat after me. Pikeette. Woo. So, Doctor, about that singularity. Alright, I rescanned the data and it turns out that Era... lol. Just the right amount of salt. It just makes me want to try harder. Why am I making him Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh? Come on, guys. What do you got to lose? Come with me and enjoy the flourishment of new human culture. I guess it wouldn't hurt. If you say so, Senpai. We are going to regret this. Because it's Blackbeard. Dozens of ships linked into one big event venue. These people, what are they doing with their lives? Lol. How I've missed that salty Caribbean air. You know, there's something I gotta say here. Caribbean, I'm back. Wow, lol. What is he saying? We've been waiting for you, Mr. Blackbeard. They only hold the Pikeette event every few years. It's an honor to be here with you, the famous Pikeette warrior. Ha ha ha, lol. What are they all saying? What is this? Mr. Blackbeard, who are these people? They're the comrades I've gathered via the internet. I prepared carefully in advance. There's so many things wrong with that. Even I'm not foolish enough to attempt to conquer this place on my own. Yeah, he's Wario. Though who's the Mario to his Wario? Bartholomew Roberts, maybe? So what do we do here exactly? Or what do you do here exactly? It just looks like a bazaar to me. There's records of pirate glories, navigational maps, rare treasures, legendary treasure maps. We've got the whole world right here for the buying. Well, sounds fun, right? Right? So it's like a flea market? That's my Master Captain CEO, getting right to the point. Today I'm after the legendary pirate Francis Drake's rough sketches. Oh no. Oh, by roughs I mean nudes, okay? Oh god damn it. Blackbeard. Not just some crap somebody dashed off either, lol. I mean, I ain't interested in that old hag's nudes. Not at all, 100%, no way. It's just, you know, for my collection. I want to have them. Bwaha, lol. Mash is not impressed. Those were made with her permission, right? We will now begin the 88th Pirates Market. Please remain calm and do not run. This is so a parody of Comiket. Looks like it started. What's wrong, Mr. Blackbeard? Fool, call me Captain here. Men, are you ready? Aye, Captain. Listen up. We're pirates of the Caribbean. We left our pride and lives behind in the sea. We do what we always do. Pillage, plunder, and kill. That's all there is to it. Let's go, men. First, we start with the night campers, who are leading the charge against us. Stay sharp. What's happening? A group's coming up from the rear at incredible speed. Yarg, send them to Davy Jones' locker. Battle is a party. It's party time. Blackbeard. are we gonna do with you? Damn it, Gilgamesh, put a shirt on. Also, Chloe, you put a shirt on. The archer... I'd like to point out we have 2 archers in the party here, and Chloe only ever uses a bow in her extra attack, so you could potentially go the entire fight without ever seeing one of these archers use a bow. Archers. Wait, why did it tell me to... I bet there's like one saber boss. Despite them... whatever. These guys are all pretty low level anyway. Oh, a rare material from this. Huh. What are the odds? It occurs to me, they don't cover this a lot in the actual Fate game, or even in the Fate Grand Order anime. But for those interested in the chat, for me, I was mentioning the Battle Royale earlier. In the original Fate Stay Night visual novel and the animes, and to an extent in Fate Apocrypha, the anime, the driving force behind it all is what's called a Holy Grail War, where X number, usually it's supposed to be 7, masters all summon, intentionally or unintentionally, a servant, a heroic spirit from out history. And then the idea is that they fight. They pit their servants against each other until only one master and one servant remains. And then usually the idea is that then the remaining servant master both get a wish on the Holy Grail, which at that point has then absorbed all of the magical energy from all the other 6 defeated servants. Some unscrupulous mages, masters, will then use probably their final command seal to have their servant kill themselves, and thus add their magical energy to the Grail, which will then allow the mage to then make a more powerful wish. If they're, you know, a jerk and don't want to give their servant a wish, or if all they care about is their own wish. And that whole system is actually a knockoff or a perversion of a other system of summoning heroic spirits, which are meant to fight the beasts, but that's getting pretty deep in the lore. So we're just going to go for Raiko. And Enkidu, because I like Enkidu. Yar, that's the last of them. Huh? More? It's been a long time, Blackbeard. You're going to pay for embarrassing our captain. I don't even know who you are. Hey, Mash, Urbanov. Go on ahead. I'm gonna slaughter these guys first. Right. This is a bazaar, isn't it? Don't die, Blackbeard. Huh? Who do you think you're talking to? I'm Blackbeard, the devil of the Caribbean. I ain't so far gone I need a wet behind the ears kid to be looking after me. Get going. Let's just go, Master. I'm Blackbeard. All right. ba, ba, ba. Dun, 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 dun. Not the most exciting combat in the world, I will admit, but we gotta get through these interludes to get us the sweet, sweet quartz. Surprising amount of rare mats are being dropped from this interlude too, which is nice. Makes it slightly more worthwhile. Excuse me. Boop, boop, boop. Hope everyone's having a nice Tuesday night. I'm not sure where April has gone, but it has passed pretty quickly. I say that like it's not just the 20th. We've still got like 10-ish days left in the month, but I don't know. Feels like we got through half of April really quick. Not that I particularly mind, because I got no huge events in April, and I'd kind of like to get to the Case Files event in May. Or, well, at the end of April, I suppose. I am suspecting that they are going to have the Case Files event start to like a week from today. Because the event going on currently, GudaGuda, is going to end on the 25th. Yeah, I hear you, Care Bear. I really want to put my plants out on my balcony because I think that would do them a lot of good. They'd get more light, and I don't know, I think it would just be a lot better for them. But I'm not going to do that until we have a consistent week of below 0 temperatures overnight. And that's not going to happen anytime soon by the look of it. Yeah, just bought the last copy of 100 Sketches of Francis the Old Hag. That was close, huh? Looks like we got the last one. Let's get back to Blackbeard. Well, what exactly is this? Foo. Oh, Foo. I didn't see you there. I'm glad that you are enjoying the new Superman show. Yar, looks like you pulled it off. Blackbeard, you're badly hurt. I'm a pirate, it happens. Just glad to have me head on my shoulders still. Blackbeard, don't die on me. Yar, look at you all grown up now. Hey, I got no regrets. I can die as a pirate. This is the greatest treasure of them all. I just wish I could have seen the treasure I sought once before I died. Bye-bye, it was a great life. Farewell. Gwahaha. What? He's actually dying? Mr. Blackbeard. Did that just happen? Here's the sketchbook you sought. Take it and rest in peace. Ooh. Oh, he's back. Bwah! This is the Pikehead Only Old Hag sketchbook? There's a new issue out. A new one. I win. I win in everything, I mean. I've got huge respect for Old Hag Francis. Though in my case, I like her. But less as a pirate. More as a pioneer of the stars. I'm a little weird that way. Lol. Maybe it's Ferdinand Magellan's influence, Raffle blah blah. What is he saying? Excuse me. This is what makes Pikehead so great, lol. It's what makes me and the Hag eternal, lol. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Roman. Shall we go home? Let's go home. I'm tired. Ooh. Well, that was all very silly, as expected of Blackbeard. But hey, another quartz. complaining. He sailed on the ship Queen Anne's Revenge. Queen Anne, Alright. So next up we were going to do Guillotine Boy. I'm slightly curious if doing any of these interludes has unlocked any new levels of people we've already done. Oh yeah, Darius. Interesting. Anyway. Alright, Guillotine Boy. We are going to take a saber. Who puts 2030 on Artoria? Whatever. Alright. That was Jinkei's. Okay. We may get her to next bond level in this battle or the next one. Interlude. Guillotine Boy. Samson. Guillotine! Put him on the guillotine! Be beheaded and know the evil you have done up till now. That seems counterintuitive. Guillotine! 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 Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! Whoa, you seem to be having a nightmare. What happened? The dream, just now. Maybe you dreamed about me? Really, I was just recalling the past now too. My life is a repeat of what you saw. There are no regrets, none obviously. I mean, an executioner wielding a sword with regret would be something below a pack horse. I send criminals to heaven without an instant of pain to enable them to travel freely to their death. It's an interesting perspective. Executioners are the blades of the state at all times. It wouldn't work any other way. This is because the law can be bent at any time. If it declares a criminal innocent, that's fine too. They merely slip through a loophole of the law. As long as nobody gives up, the criminal will still be punished someday. But the law punishes the innocent at times. This was especially prominent in the French Revolution. Oh yeah, he should have a French accent, but I'm not going to do that. Innocent people were killed? That's right. Their crime, if any, was being born. That child died simply because he severed a man. No, that child died simply because he served a man that should be executed. Considering that, though there are still loopholes, the fact that the act of punishing the innocent has become rare should be something welcomed. Oh, sorry. I apparently disturbed your slumber. Wait, I was sleeping and you just came into the room? What? That's weird, Samson. I pray that you have sweet dreams. Well, good night. Oh, is it Mash and Master? What happened? That's right. It's definitely strange here. It looks like France, but not the Paris I grew up in. I can't specify the place. It appears that I can't communicate with the doctor either. We just jumped forward in time? We may have been flown off to another era during the race shift. Let's ask what's going on in the city first. There may be a singularity, and we may be able to return if we fix that. Woo! Oh, you're here too. Yeah, it's as you say, Mash. Let's move onward, Master. We just might find something. Help! Quiet. You're guilty. Proceed with the execution. What do you say? You stop it. It's impossible to have an execution without a trial. Sanson? Who are you? You, a townsman, dare to defy us? Gosh, these uneducated morons. I shall execute you in the name of the king. What? No need for excuses. We shall judge you. Right. How lucky. You said excuses are useless, and there's no room for discussion, right? Thanks for making this easy for me. I feel like my soul is defiled simply by talking to you. Permission to fight, Master. I'll ask these soldiers where the true crime lies. I'm still mildly... Why Samson is an assassin? I think he's an assassin? That's weird to me. Why not a saber? Oh my god, there's one enemy. What is this? This is ridiculous. This is a very early interlude, I think. Yeah, we've just passed the 2-hour mark. Well, we started a little bit before 8, so it's a little bit longer till we get the next hour. I appreciate y'all hanging in here. I know this isn't the most exciting of content, but if we can make it to 11 o'clock, we'll do that 10 roll, and that'll be fun. And then we'll immediately end the stream so people can go to bed. Because it is a work night for a lot of us. Well, I will be up, Care Bear. I'm going to do that 10 roll. I may not be up much longer after that. I was weirdly tired at work today. I think I really need to try and get more sleep. God, this is painfully easy. None of these guys are above 10. Yeah, but coffee doesn't last forever, especially when there's only the limited amount of coffee in the office, if I don't want to use a lot of the K-pods. Alright, on to the next one. Yeah, let's bring in Ishtar. Ishtar is fun. Plus it doesn't really hold matter with levels like this. We're good. They are unable to fight for now. Let's free the citizens at once. What if they're criminals? Be that as it may, the law is the law. The area should be arranged for an execution at least. Not believing their innocence while helping them, I must say I feel quite contradictory. Ugh. So we're done with all the executions, right? Not yet. You still have this child. Oh. That's enough. Why do you stop us? Yeah, this is not great writing. It's obvious, isn't it? That's not the law or an execution, just one-sided, unreasonable slaughter. You were involved too, weren't you? Charles Henry Sampson. Oh. Oh, how do they know his name? What? Right. You're in no position to say that. In the name of the king, in the name of the government. How many men did you kill? How many men did you punish? There were many innocent people among them, I bet. Stop. Stop. It is your fault. Are we in like a Samson's nightmare? Is that what's going on? Well, whatever it is, we're gonna smack through it real quick then. Oh, you just started Babylonia. Yes, Carrie, you'll meet Ishtar, if you haven't already, very soon. She has quite the personality. Actually, I could have done that better. Oh well. Ishtar is the one I was rolling for the last time I did a rolling stream, to sadly no avail. Alright. And we'll end with a bang. It's always fun to show off noble phantasms, so let's let Ishtar do her thing. Especially now that she's gotten a lovely animation update. She used to be very pixelated in this close-up. Yeah, throw Venus at them. Yeah, that's a much better noble phantasm. For anyone joining us, we are essentially running out the clock right now, doing interludes to kill time until 11 o'clock, where I will be doing one 10 roll on the GudaGuda banner once it rolls over to the slightly different lineup at 11 o'clock. And then we'll probably end things, because that'll be... we've been sitting on here for quite a while. But we want that one chance at Oki to alter, because she is cool. Sanson. Sanson. I know. I do know. I know that. But execution and murder are different. No, they have to be different. Well, can you explain the difference? Are you me? Oh, we're doing persona things again, guys. You know, Care Bear, I think William Wallace would be a good servant. I wonder if they would want to do some sort of twist on him. I don't know. Funny thing is, we are going for the next Lost Belt in the storyline, like the most cutting edge of the storyline in Japan is going to be a weird kind of version of Britain, which who knows, might include Scotland. They might bring William Wallace in. Admittedly, it's going to be centered around, I think, a twisted version of the Knights of the Round Table or something. I don't know, William Wallace could make a good berserker too. You know, think of the screaming and running at the enemy with his big old bastard sword and like the woad painting on, which I'm not even sure is historically accurate. I'm thinking of the Mel Gibson movie. I don't know. Scotland does need a few more servants. There's a lot of Irish servants, not a whole lot of Scottish ones though. Am I you? You became a servant. Do you kill somebody with your own free will? Or will you obey your master, conform to the law, and execute someone? Is this just an examination of lawful good versus lawful evil? I am. Samson won't murder anyone. Master, this man was once greatly confused in France and murdered many men. How can you say he won't follow the same path again? As long as I'm the master. Master, if you're going to go that far, Master, I shall put that resolve to the test. Whether or not Sanson can truly overcome it. Are we going to fight just one boss, or are there going to be more soldiers? Though, don't put it past Fate to go really crazy with a Care Bear. You should see what they did with not Achilles, Odysseus. He's wearing like futuristic armor with a crazy sci-fi helmet, because in Fate, the Greek gods were giant mecha. Funny enough, Care Bear, there's implication at one point, I think, in Fate, that the Picts were like not humans or something. They were like some sort of supernatural creatures. It's kind of weird. It's implied at one point by Mordred, I think. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing to happen in terms of revisionist history in Fate. I mean, look at all the gender-swapped servants. I don't even need to use a Noble Phantasm. There's a lot of funny little tidbits of the Fate world lore you pick up in things. There is a character, Care Bear, who sadly you will not like. He is a pretty awful guy. His nickname in Fate is the Werewolf, and he's got weirdly pointed ears, and he likes murdering people, but he doesn't seem to transform or anything. He's just a weird guy. But you won't meet him for quite a while. Especially if you actually do all the the Epic of Remnant stuff between Part 1 and Part 2. You're close to the end of Part 1 if you're in Babylonia. You only have the Temple of Time after that, and that's just sort of a boss rush. Humph. You're that determined, Master? That's fine then. Though I have yet to assess whether I can place my blade of trust with you. First, let's show you what I can do as an executioner. What the heck is going on? Hey there, were you dreaming? Probably. I was dreaming myself. Isn't that where this is how we started? Still no end to my worries. No, my agony haunts me even now, after death. Nevertheless, I offer my strength to you for believing in me then. Because that's all I can do for now. I can do now. Is that the end? This one was weirdly written. Alright, well, another delicious quartz. Yes, side occupation as a doctor. That comes up in Salem, where he is one of the main support characters. Alright, we're down to 3 interludes. Curiosity. Who else is... anyone else can get added? No. We've got Gilderay Saber. We've got Benkei. And we have Eric Bloodaxe. Chat, do you have a preference for who we do next as we try and run out the clock till 11 o'clock? I have a suspicion we're going to get through all of these before 11 o'clock. May have to do some dailies. Personally, I think I'm going to pick... I'm going to go with Benkei first. Ah. Artoria again. We'll keep Santa Sama. Interlude. Destroyer Monk. Ah, Master. A moment of your time, please. What's up? Yes. The truth is that being on standby is not agreeable to me. I've been seeking a good place to train in. Training, you say? How about the mock combat curriculum? That was quick. Okay, where do we go? There, now it'll summon mock servants for training. They're similar to shadow servants, but extremely safe. They're like projections made by a summoning circle. Okay, I'll have some summoned for you now. Right, bring it on. Yeah, that's... wow. Yeah, Benkei's is not apparently very complicated. To be fair, poor Benkei has not gotten a lot of love from the developers. He got an animation update in Japan not too long ago, along with Ushiwaka Kamaru, for an event, but we're not going to see that for like 2 years. So, not to mention the fact that apparently, despite the animation update, they really didn't improve his kit very much. Are we just fighting servants? Just servants? Yep. Ku, I appreciate you not putting on your evade and prolonging this unnecessarily. Speaking of potential servants to add to the game, I am kind of curious if they will ever add more rider servants to the game, because as far as I know, there are only 3 rider servants in the game right now. They're all casters, of course. There's Shakespeare, there's Anderson, and there's Murasaki. And the problem with the servants is, like, I don't know, I imagine they've come up with decent justifications for, you know, different abilities and such, but caster rider servants, in kind of flavor wise, kind of come off as kind of samey. Like, mechanically in the game they can make them kind of different, but I don't know, it's hard. There seems like there's a lot more variety you can do when you talk about, like, fighters or pure actual sorcerers and the like, but riders, I don't know. It's hard to kind of, in a way, justify them being casters and the like. I mean, Anderson and Shakespeare are already kind of stretching it. A lot of people, I think, have clamored for, like, Edgar Allan Poe. Mary Shelley could be cool. The tricky thing is, within the world of Fate, Victor Frankenstein actually existed. Because Frankenstein, or Fran, is a servant. She appears in 2 different versions in the game. And in the lore of the game, Victor Frankenstein was a very bad man. He was not a nice person to poor Fran. Which, if you, as far as I understand from the original material, Frankenstein is not a very good person to begin with. The fact that he rejects his own creation, which is ironic considering everything about the creation is something he built. Any problems he has with it are his own fault. Oh, we're gonna have 2 versions of Ketz in the party. That was a good fight for a training battle. Strange, it was never that strong before. Now, to my next request. Obviously, an opponent who won't hold back. Yes, the next one. Doctor, if you please. I didn't set it up to be that strong. How about this one? Doctor? Body. What is this? Ah, so the next one understands words, does it? If it can think, then let's set up the battle. May peace be with you. Now bring it on. Oh god, it's Gilderay. Let us remove him from our sight as quickly as possible. I am accepting of some pretty weird servants, but I kind of draw the line at child murderers. Victor Hugo, I think, could be a pretty interesting one. I would imagine they would make him a rider servant because of Around the World in 80 Days. Oh, I thought I was getting a Brave chain. I didn't realize I selected the different Ketzes. That's kind of funny. Their portraits looked too similar, or at least on the cards. I didn't pay enough attention. You know, Bram Stoker is interesting because it has been established that he exists because him writing Dracula became so widespread that it affected Vlad through Vlad's legend. Because in Fate, Vlad the Impaler is not a vampire, but because Bram Stoker wrote that story, and everyone associates Vlad with vampires. Now, when he is summoned as a servant, he has the potential to become a vampire. He's got some vampiric abilities, and he hates it. He feels it is dishonorable. Oh, Jules Verne did 80 Days? Oh, you're right. Victor Hugo. What am I thinking of? What did Victor Hugo do? I'm blanking now. Victor Hugo. Did Victor Hugo do... Oh, you're right. Hunchback. Oh, wait, did Victor Hugo... Didn't he write Les Mis, too? No. Did he? Oh, hello, Medea. Jules Verne, I think, then still would be a good writer-servant. Then he could be the first writer, maybe. Les Miserables. Oh, poor Medea. Poor Medea needs some updates to the game, too. Which is sad, because she's one of the original servants from the original visual novel, and she really needs some animation updates. When you see her up close doing her Noble Phantasm animation, the pixels are very rough. The thing is, I think, Care Bear, they are very... I think they're reluctant to put writer servants in the game, considering that I think there's only the 3. And... only one of them, I think, is uniquely associated with Fate Grand Order. Shakespeare was originally from Fate Apocrypha, and Anderson came originally from the CCC game. Or from the Fate Extra game. Sorry, CCC is the spin-off. So, yeah, they've really only created one writer-servant for FGO. Though, to be fair, they've introduced a number of servants who are, like, tacticians and stuff. So, and they made them casters. Yes, now we end it. Slice. I really worked up a good sweat. Doctor? I can't contact him. It's a bit unsatisfying. Shall we finish this? That would seem wise. Let's prepare to ray shift back. Huh? This reading is... Hey, give me your name. These training spirit bodies are growing far faster than we anticipated. They're now the same as shadow servants. No, they're starting to be on par with a servant. Oh, a servant, eh? Then it is only reasonable that we fight. What? We need to retreat. Leave no evil behind, Mash, so that they do not grow into greater threat later. One thing is certain, we must clean this up as quickly as we can. At the very least, my weapon is telling me to do it. Understood. Master, once again, your orders, please. Come now. I am Musashi Benkei, retainer of Ushiwakamaru. Taste this blade as a parting gift to hell. Is that something a Buddhist should say? I'm pretty sure you're a Buddhist. Then again, are there a lot of... Is Buddhism where there's a lot of hells? I'm trying to think now, because... Isn't that where Benienman? Or is it Shinto? I'm mixing up my beliefs, systems, and mythologies. I have been staring at this screen for 2.5 hours almost now, so... Yeah, it used to be not much back in the day, but I've grown old, fam. I've grown old. Maybe we can get Karna's Noble Phantasm off. That would be fun. Oh, I'm in it for the long haul, Care Bear. I appreciate you guys sticking around, too. I'm just not at the height of my intellectual sharpness, so to speak. Emiya, what happened to your nice coat? We'll probably know the exact moment the game is ready for us to roll, because it will probably boot me out of whatever I'm doing to restart and log out. Alright, we're gonna let Karna do his thing here. Oh wait, no we're not, because this is a saber. We are gonna let Penth do her thing. Who knows? All this interlude work may prove to be just the perfect ritual to conduct for us to get Okita. Or who knows, we might get spooked, as they say, by something else really neat. You never know. An archer. Oh, okay. That's perfect then. Now this is an AoE Noble Phantasm, so it may not actually do what we want, but we're going to try our best. Bring down the wrath of the sun on him, Karna. Hero of charity. Karna is, in lore, supposed to be on almost the same level as Gilgamesh. Very different mythologies, but very similar power levels. Very different personalities, too. Karna is generous and nice to a fault. That is literally part of his legend. He gave away his invincible armor. Aha! Wonderful, wonderful! You two are only a fake. Hey, what happened? Hey, I said hey. Phew, I got through to the doctor. Let's go back now. Yes, we've trained enough. Thank you, Master. Henceforth, I shall continue to be at your service. The shin isn't my weak spot. It just hurts a lot if you kick me there. Not sure the real difference of that. Alright. Alright. You know what? We are going to save Gilles de Reyes for last. I just don't like his face. Ooh. We're gonna bring the old man of the mountain. Because I love the old man of the mountain. He's cool. Where's that fishing one again? Interlude. Terror of the Blood Axe. Eric, what's the matter? Foo, 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 foo. Stand back, everyone. Eric is a berserker. He could go on a rampage. Urbanoff and Mash, get away from him. I'm sensing a pattern with these berserker interludes where the doctor is very distrustful of berserkers. Eric. Foo. You scum. You scoundrels. Are you the ones who use my husband for your ends? What? What? My name is Gunhild. Hold on. Normally I would make you pay with your lives for the insolence of summoning my husband with your holy grail. Gunhild, Eric Bloodaxe's wife? If I'm not mistaken, she used witchcraft to put a deadly curse on his enemies. Even after her death, she continues to fight for him. But how is she contacting us, and from where? But I understand your situation. This time I shall permit you to use my husband. Oh boy. However, my husband is unable to fully unleash his power. That's because of his weapon, the Blood Axe. This is the blood-stained axe formed out of the flesh and blood of demonic beasts. Oh, that's why it looks so weird. When allowed to drink the blood of several demonic beasts, its true power will be unleashed. Demonic beasts? But where would we find... Fear not, I will summon them now. I'm picking up several life forms. Prepare for battle. This is outrageous. Yarr, kill demonic beasts. Here they come. Apparently, Eric's wife really doesn't like people talking to him. Yes, especially possessive, considering apparently she's dead. First Hassan. Infamous for the fact that he is a assassin with a berserker deck. These aren't demonic beasts, these are just wyverns. Oh goodness. He got a crit very easily from all those stars. Goodness. First Hassan is very much an example of the philosophy that you don't need to be stealthy to be an assassin if no one's alive after you arrive. They can't tell anyone you were there if you kill all of them first. Also, he can apparently kill people with his eyes. He's first Hassan. He can do that. Well, that was rude. Oh yeah, I suppose I should have done this. I like how we're in descending order of height. Though, to be fair, Kama is cheating a little bit based on the fact that she is floating. Though she's not exactly standing up straight as she's floating. You may remember first Hassan from Camelot, Care Bear. He very memorably just toyed with Gawain. I mean, First Hassan wants a lot of people's heads. That's kind of his thing. He, I believe, lore-wise, takes the head of any Hassan who has failed in their duties. Because he was the first. And it is his responsibility. I mean, he is an assassin. It's not outrageous for him to collect heads. Oh boy, there's quite the mix coming up here. Let's go for Berserkers then. Good old Raiko. And because we haven't had her out in a hot minute, let's get out the Ibaraki. And we'll give her a beautiful Dreamer. Just Berserker power, all the way down. Because I love me some Berserkers. Phew. Ugh. What the hell was that? Demonic beasts. Blood. Blood. The axe is drinking their blood. The axe's magical energy level is rising. I see. So it wasn't a bluff when she said its power wasn't fully unleashed. I've detected 2 more life forms. Please keep heading towards the forest. Understood. Eric, let's go. Foo, foo. Fu is warning us about something. There are traces of a large beast moving through here. There are large marks like something was dragged. A snake? Hope it's not a hydra. Either way, it's huge. Let's go after it. Woo! Axe, blood. I want blood, blood, blood. Worships corn, apparently, does he? Control yourself. Nope, screeching sound. Here they come, they're Lamias. Oh, Lamias. Hey Care Bear, you get anything interesting in the last little while in your free daily rolls? Friendship points, I mean. Or have you kind of exhausted the new servants from that particular system? Yeah, that happens a lot with the friend point system. And nothing wrong with that. Boo, boo, boo. Can we get them all in one thing? This is the final boss. I am the disappointed. Smashy, smashy. Well, there we go. That was easy enough. 24 minutes to go. Oh boy, look at another mix of crazy things. We're gonna go just Berserker again. My back. Phew, somehow we got through that. Oh, those noises are horrifying. Blood! Blood! This is what we call viewer discretion advised. Alright, this is the last one. It's on the other side of the forest, but it hasn't moved. Its life form reading is the most powerful of all. You need to be careful. Ah, it's there. I know it's there. Demonic beast. Oh, delightful. Medusa is not a bad servant. She's got a stun, which is always very nice, and an AoE noble phantasm, which can make her good for farming. Also, she rides a horse. Some servants have magical weapons from myth, or, unleash the power of gods given to them. Medusa essentially rides a really old horse that is also sort of her son. It's weird. Bellerophon. A chimera, the legendary beast with the heads of a lion and a ram and the tail of a snake. Technically, you should say its tail is a snake, because a snake's tail would just be like a snaky tail. It wouldn't have a snake head on it. That's a weird sentence. Master, let's go. Forward, Eric. Your blood is mine. I mean, I admire the fact he is very task-oriented. The only real problem, I think, with Medusa's kit is that it's kind of selfish. I don't think she has any buffs for the team. Admittedly, a stun is, if it goes off, is useful for everyone, but I don't think she buffs anyone else. See, we got some were-jaguar and a werewolf. I'm sorry, Kira, but this werewolf's given me no choice. It's one of the other reasons I like Penthesilea so much. Her buffs are pretty good for a Buster team in general, just because she has an attack buff and a Buster buff. So she is both a potent damage dealer herself, but she just makes all the other damage dealers around her even better. I'm very much looking forward in future when we finally get to the Greek Greek lost belts, which are two parts, Atlantis and Olympus, because then Pence's extra effect, where she gets a huge damage increase against Greek males, is finally going to pay dividends. She's just going to rip and tear until it is done. Really looking forward to it, because her buff in that regard has almost never gotten to come into play, and it's kind of sad. So looking forward to that, but that's a long ways off. We have the 4th lost belt to get through first. the Indian Lost Belt. And that's in June or July, I think. And that one's gonna be a bit of a hassle, I think. It's got some pretty mean boss fights in that one. But you know what? We managed the challenge quest for this, and admittedly this is not a very super heavy event, but we did it. We managed the challenge quest, so I am reasonably confident in my chances. Ah, take that, take that, take that! Your blood, your flesh, everything is mine. The axe has started to glow ominously. Now I see. What an overwhelming amount of magical energy. This is that axe's true form. Master, I look forward to serving you more. Gee, well, we certainly seem to have awakened one monstrous servant. As long as you can control it, Master, there's no problem, right? I'll do what I can. That's not very reassuring, Master. Woo. See, this interlude would have made more sense if it came with a strengthening, or, you know, a skill up. But this whole idea of just feeding the axe, I don't know. His wife seems like a witch. Wow. Rude. Alright. One to go, and I think it's right here, actually. Yep. Oh, I hate to use another gold apple. I'll have to do some other stuff later. But... Alright. Get some saber... No, let's do saber altar. And I'll bring my own little saber. Alright, this is our last set of interlude fights. Until I level up some other people. I'm sorry, Master. I have a small favor to ask. I'm going to do an accent for him. Try and do it French. Do you have time to spare? That's more Spanish than French. No problem. I wish to go back to 1431 France. There is something I wish to recover. I'm still not... You know what? Screw the accent. I don't know how to do a... Yeah, I don't know how to do a terribly inoffensive French accent. We've arrived in France. Now, Gilles, what is it you want to recover? It's Jean's sword. It's the sword of innocence that she discovered at St. Catherine's Church. It went missing when she was captured, but I thought I might be able to find it now. I see. In that case, let's head for Orleans. Oh? I'm picking up something in your surroundings. I can confirm that. It's not humans. It appears to be corpses possessed by ghosts. It is a mystery, but at any rate, let's take them out. It's not going to be pleasant to let them live. Alright. Zombies. Zomboids. Oh, Benny Enma, I love how colorful your outfit is. And how you seem to bring your own breeze with you. Interesting little quirk about Benny Enma is that due to their legend, where sadly their tongue was ripped out or cut out, as a servant, she has a skill that makes her a passive skill that makes her immune to having her skills sealed. It's called ventriloquism, which is interesting, and I think is a fairly rare passive to have. I was so happy when I got Benny Enma. It took like 6-10 rolls, and I think she was the last thing that came up on the last roll. It was crazy. That's happened more than once. I think that's how it worked out sort of with rolling for Abby. I don't even know how many times I had to roll for Abby. I suspect it was a lot, but... Okay, good. We can end this with a Saber Alter Noble Phantasm, which we've done normal Saber's Noble Phantasm a few times tonight, and you can now compare it to Saber Alter's version and see what I'm talking about in terms of needing an animation update. I mean, she doesn't even really do any unique animations to her attacks, really. It's just a bigger, blastier sword. I don't know. Maybe they just don't think... Well, no, they must know that Saber Alter is a popular character. They gave her a starring role as a support servant in Shinjuku, which is a fun part. Alright. We're doing well for time. Just same Saber Alter again. That's the last of them. Also, it's strange. Why would the corpses... Well, let's move on anyway. Where are your eyebrows, Jill? Whoa. Master, are you both alright? Yes, I'm fine, but there are so many corpses here. There might be something. St. Catherine's sword is important, but we must figure out what's causing them to revive, too. 9 times out of 10, it's some suspicious virus. Oh, be quiet. We're already busy retrieving the Holy Grail, so I decline to deal with such a biohazard. It can't be that. I sense a slight trace of magical energy out of their bodies. It has something to do with magical means, not biology. Foo! What's wrong, Foo? Should we go this way? We should follow him. Yes, rather than running in the dark, we should put our faith in Beast's instincts. We've got some more of them here. Master, stay behind us. Miss Mash, let's go. Right. Apologies if you guys can hear the train passing by coming through my mic. Sadly, I cannot do much about that. I might go on a slight tangent. The trains are usually very bearable, but during the summer, when I want to have my window open at night to cool the place down, then the trains are especially loud and it makes things difficult. Do not care for it, I will be honest. But you know, no apartment is perfect. Alright, we're down to the last 10-ish minutes. I hope this wait was worth it. I hope we get something good. Boy, oh boy. I almost kind of especially hope I don't get any of the... Oh, we're doing multiple waves, okay. I don't get any of the event craft essences, because at this point, they will be kind of useless to me. I am not, probably doing any more event farming, because I have really all the event the real good event materials and stuff. I've done all the missions, I've gotten all the rewards, and to be honest, I'm kind of farmed out. After tonight, I may really just take it easy in the game, just doing a couple little daily things here and there, but I may try and recharge my FGO batteries until next week when I suspect the next event's going to begin. I had to do a lot of grinding yesterday to get to the point in the event for tonight where I could do the challenge quest. Glad it was worth it. I'm pleased the challenge quest went the way it did. I love it when a plan comes together, you know? I've had more water doing this stream than I usually drink, like in a few days. I should drink more water. People are always saying that. Alright, last node for this. Oh, archers this time. Oh, you know what? We haven't had Napoleon for a while. He's fun. I say Napoleon's fun. I imagine a great deal of Europe would disagree with me. Phew. Well, we managed to clean it up somehow. Yes, but aside from that, what exactly is here? Foo! Oh, a warning. A strong magical energy signature detected near the throne. If left alone, it may lead to the birth of another singularity. Could you investigate the possibility? Understood. Ah! What's this? Can it be St. Catherine's sword? The shadows are gathering. They're trying to change their form. This is a shadow servant. Oh, so you've been searching for the sword. I hate to break it to you, but that sword is not yours. You will hand it over. It's coming. I'll admit, I kind of expected them to pull something in this thing with Caster Gilles, but they surprised me and they have not done that. God. Look at that canon of Shakespeare's, goodness gracious. And that hat. That hat is the real power. It holds the dreams of men. Oh, I forgot to do clothes battery. Oh well. Why did I bring an archer? Like, is there a saber involved in here somewhere? Anyway. Alright, what else we got? Okay, here I will now get the chance to show off Napoleon's Noble Phantasm, which is always fun. Is it surprisingly colorful for a cannon? Alright, Napoleon, show them why you were feared throughout Europe. Ignore defense. That's cool. I can tell he's a later developed servant. Didn't even have class advantage, but admittedly these guys are all super low level. Ah. Alright. And we're gonna just try and make sure Pen can take care of this by bringing her buffs back. This one saber was the whole reason I brought these archers. Goodness gracious. But you know what? Whatever. Whatever. We are literally just killing time. If we manage to finish this last one just in time for 11 o'clock, the synchronicity of that will be weird. Appreciated, but some kind of weird. Hopefully it'll be a sign of fate, if you will. Oh good, that worked out well. And then we probably take out the ghost. Yes, take Napoleon's MP, which he had almost none, I don't think. There we go. And there we go. Another interlude down. And that is all the interludes I have, so I need to level up some more characters if I want to get some more quartz. Got it. Target elimination confirmed. If you retrieve that sword, all should return to normal. Yes, we've retrieved the sword. Master, are you familiar with the legend of Jeanne d'Arc and this sword? She always waved the flag to encourage us and was always on the front lines, but she never drew her sword. I asked her if she was afraid of getting blood on her hands. She gave me a peculiar answer. No, for when I wave this flag, my hands become one with yours. However, I am embarrassed to say that I'm unskilled with the sword. Forgive me. She never drew her sword, however she carried our sin with us. That being the case, I will not tolerate anyone drawing this sword but her. Someday, somewhere, she will need to draw this sword. Until then, I must protect it properly. I appreciate you accommodating me, I appreciate you accommodating my personal affairs. Let's continue to fight together. Perfect time to end that. Pity what happened to you, Gilles de Rais. Okay. So I think it might be time now. I'm not sure if it should have rolled over at this point. Yep, okay. This is the best banner we're gonna get, so... Alright everyone, this is what you've been waiting for. I appreciate you sticking around for it. We're hoping for one of these two. Okuta Izu, 3-star assassin who's pretty neat, a little crazy. Or Okuta Sochi Altar, for that sweet, sweet AoE alter ego Noble Phantasm. Once again, I really need to update my quartz total better. I've got a lot more than I thought I did. So, without further ado, I know you guys are probably tired and have been waiting, so let's just get into this and then see what happens. Nope. Not sure what happened there. Oh. Login bonus. Hopefully it did not do my roll and without me seeing it all, because that's half the fun. Let's go back and find out. Okay, good, it didn't. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, here we go, here we go. What do we got, what we got? Archer? Toratota. I actually think I don't have him MP5, so... Or NP5. That's one. That's gonna be turned into some quartz, or some prisms. Uh-oh. That might be the 4-star we get, which I'm not sure is that great. So I have copies already. Oh, what do we got here? Saber. Okay. Pretty sure I have as many Ferguses as I need, so he's going to be some prisms. Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Lancer. Ugh, Dearmid, I don't need him. He's going to be a prism as well. That's 5 down. One of the event craft essences. I mean, it's nice looking, but... Rider. I am absolutely not needing any more Ushiwaka-Maras. Like, at least I'll admit I'm getting plenty of servants. That's kind of nice. Oh, what do we got now? Caster. Yeah, it's actually a lot of servants. Oh, Mephistopheles, please go away. That is also prism. We're getting a lot of prisms out of this whole thing. And last one. Yeah, no. Alas, 'twas not to be, my friends. Best thing we got was this craft essence. Which is interesting, but doesn't really seem that great. Well, thank you all for coming. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me dust all this stuff. So I am going to end the stream for tonight. Oh, did you, Care Bear? Congratulations. He is pretty good, apparently. He has a skill that makes him very good at killing humanoids. Like, he has a manslayer skill. So, he can be pretty good for single target, non-monstrous bosses. So, congratulations on grabbing him. I am slightly envious. I'm going to end things there for tonight. So, thank you all for coming out and for sticking with us this whole way. The challenge quest was fun, and I'm glad it went as well as it did. Hopefully, it might not be too long if the Reigns event hits soon. Maybe in the next week and a half, maybe. I'm hoping so. I'd love to jump into the next event after a little break. So, we may not be too long before we're doing the 5 rolls for Reigns, but there may also be the brief prelude event, which will have a waiver rate up, and we'll do 1 roll on him and a bunch of tickets. So the next week and a half might have some interest in it. So please come back if you're still having fun with it. And I guess that's it for now. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good rest. And have a good remainder of the week. Goodbye.